not friends? You've called me your friend on a recording before. I haven't.
Are you pregnant?
It's no.
So why the fuck are you being sensitive right now?
Because I'm sleep deprived.
Exactly, I am too. And this is
Are
how
you pregnant?
No.
You're the second person today to ask me if I'm pregnant.
Yeah, because something is wrong
Eric
with
asked
you.
me. No, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Listen, my daughter has had a GI issue.
This is recording?
Yeah. My daughter has had a GI issue all weekend. And this girl is not like me. When I'm sick, you're probably the same way I am, because you're like this all the time. But when I'm sick, injured, wounded, I'm basically like an animal. I just want to crawl into a hole and recover on my own, and I don't want to talk about it, and I don't want people to check on me. And I just want to be left alone to lick my wounds until I emerge all better. That's the way I roll. My husband and my daughter need to be on the couch in the middle of everything, taking up an entire couch to lay down on while exclaiming all day and night how sick they are and how horrible it is, and nobody's ever been this sick in their whole life. So I'm running on like 3 hours of sleep every day for the last 4 days. I'm real tired. He does not care.
I do care. But we're both sleep deprived, but you're pregnant.
I'm not pregnant.
Okay.
I'll punch you right in your face.
She's having Jesus as a baby.
I don't know if that's appropriate during the Lenten season.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Jesus. Hey, welcome to Elevated Coaching, the podcast designed to help group fitness instructors, personal trainers, and health and fitness coaches level up their skills and grow their careers. Hosted by me, Anna.
And Gregory.
Hey! He woke up, folks. 2 fitness professionals with over 17 years of combined experience. The show delivers the perfect blend of humor, education, and entertainment. Or as I like to call it, edutainment. We got a new ring light, y'all. We're already starting to level up. Tell them what you told me. It's not better. I'm just a what? What'd you say? Shinier version of black.
Yeah, I'm a shiny version of black. Jesus. This thing is bright.
It's not even that bright.
I can't see.
You can see. You never open your eyes anyway. I would fail Gregory at an audition right now. We are talking about auditions.
I walk out talking shit too.
Part 2.
Like, I walk out with straight walk out. Fuck your little class.
Oh, God. Okay, remember how I was on one the other day? This guy is on one today. So we left off on auditions, what to expect, the different types of auditions, what you went through, what I went through. Brett came on. He talked a little bit about his thoughts, feelings, tips, tricks, what he looks for, right? I got another person lined up for y'all to talk to, but today we're going to talk about the ins and outs of auditions, what to prepare for so that you show up as your best self. What's the first thing you think of when you're told that you're going to audition?
Oh my God, I'm just going to be so scared.
Yeah, that's true.
No, not really.
Well, that's true for most people. Yeah, I wasn't even going to talk about that, actually. I'm so glad you said that.
What? Being scared?
Oh my God, I'm so scared.
No, I'm not scared. If I had to audition right now, I'm probably going to go in and, as the young kids would say, crash out.
Crash out?
Crash out. Just because. Just because, like, we gotta do audition. All right, go in there and play some explicit music.
We're going with Wu-Tang.
Oh my God. When they're playing Brooklyn Zoo.
What not to do.
Oh my God.
101. Do not go in. Unless it's a niche. Listen, I've seen some studios who really thrive on, what's the one that my friend created?
Come in with a shirt that says,
the F word.
I hate people.
I hate people. I think he created a group fitness boutique called the F word. It's just called the F word. And it's all explicit, and it's in New York. One of my friends
I
created
think there's
it.
a coffee shop that's something like that too.
Called the
Yeah,
F word?
Yeah.
So let's talk about your scurridness, okay? Totally normal, actually. When I moved to Virginia Beach and I was auditioning for Cycle, my insecurity lied not in my ability or my skill. I already knew that I had those things. It was I didn't know the studio manager. I didn't know what she was looking for, and I'd never taken her class. So we already covered this in our first podcast and when we were interviewing Brett of like, go to the place that you are auditioning for, get to know the other instructors, introduce yourself to the group fit manager, because that's one thing less that is an unknown variable. The more unknown variables you have, the harder an audition is gonna be. So ask all the questions, right? We covered this last Tuesday, which was like, hey, how long should the audition be? Find that out, because that will determine how many songs. What is happening?
Fucking light, man.
Did you just like?
Fucking light.
Oh, hey, look at that. We got a thumb right
Oh
on my
my
right on my
gosh, what
face.
is that? How did that happen?
Predictive.
Did you s-
Yeah, hold that up. Oh, we got a new toy.
my
We're gonna
God.
need to deal with this.
Oh
Watch.
my gosh.
We're gonna need to deal with this the entire time now.
Oh, why does it do it for you?
It's racist.
It's about to say it doesn't recognize the black guy.
Maybe you're not shiny enough. You're not holding it up for long enough. There you go. There it is. Hey.
Wait, does it actually show up in the
Is
recording?
about it? Yeah.
Oh.
I hope so. If it doesn't, everybody's gonna think we're so weird. Nothing changes
Oh
there.
my God,
I mean,
it's
let's.
just throwing up peace signs. Oh my gosh.
All right, so ask all the questions. How long is the audition? What do they expect from you? Do they want to see a certain type of fitness class given? Okay, if you are auditioning for Aqua and they're trying to hire a Zumba instructor, well, that's not going to work. That's not going to work if you don't even know what you're auditioning for. So ask all the questions. I promise you, whatever the group fit manager or GM is, they will be thankful that you ask the questions instead of showing up ill-prepared. Number one. Imposter syndrome is absolutely a thing. I would say for all the folks that I have taught and worked with, imposter syndrome lasts from day 0 to almost a year. Almost a year. And for whatever reason, at the year mark, most people all of a sudden just like flip a switch and they're like, okay, I've gotten enough time under my belt now. Did you ever have imposter syndrome? I bet you've never had imposter syndrome your whole
Nope.
life. He is so overconfident of
No, I'm
just
not.
about everything. He's
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
You're what, a realist?
Yes.
I'm a realist.
If I'm gonna fail, I'm just gonna fail.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so, but if you have imposter syndrome, just recognize that you are the expert in your class. You know more than every single person that's gonna take your class.
No, I'll tell you why I probably don't. Because the one advice I took before I started teaching, someone says, no one knows if you mess up
Other than you?
other than me.
Yeah, don't ever, up to and including, and we'll circle back to this, don't ever say, whoops, sorry, I messed up. Nope, there's no acknowledgement of this. You just keep going and glaze over it. That's it. If you forget, like, hey, we did lunges on the right, and I just totally forgot lunges on the left. I promise you, even in an audition, if you just glaze over it and keep the party rolling, A, they may not even notice. B, if you can show them that you mess up and it's not a big deal and you're not going to shine a light on it, that actually makes you more hireable and more desirable to a hiring manager.
But please remember, I will ask. You forgot to do lunges on the left.
Yeah,
my
for sure.
my right leg is burning.
Yeah, that is accurate. Okay, so you're gonna ask all the questions. Let's talk about music. Okay? Your goal for any group fitness class is not to have every single person in class like your music. You want every single person to like or know at least one song and be happy about it. They don't need to love your whole playlist. They need to be super into like one song. So if you, what?
Just keep going.
What?
Just thinking about the
Say-
random playlists I've heard.
From me?
No.
Oh, I'm like,
No, your playlists up.
my playlists are so good, you guys.
Her
I don't know if
playlists
you
are
saw,
best.
but there's a new drop from Timmy Trumpet and Bassjackers, maybe. And it's a remake of My Way with a banger in the middle.
I don't know what
I did it my way. No?
And right then someone says, "Oh,
Unsubscribe.
We can't listen to this anymore."
Unsubscribe. It's fine. It's fine. Listen. So, if you only have one song, which is a very, very typical audition, one song, about 4 minutes, they give you about 30 seconds of an intro. Hey, my name is Anna. Welcome to Abs and Assets. We're gonna spend the next 4 minutes working on our middle core and our glutes. All you're gonna need is your body weight. We're gonna get started in just a minute.
Abs and assets.
I love that name. You can take that name, by the way.
Abs and assets.
Abs and Assets. Core and glutes.
Assets.
Assets.
I know what you. Yeah, I know what you mean with assets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You're gonna lead with "Are you pregnant?" and you don't like the word assets.
Then you hit with the abs and assets. Jesus, you're on a roll today. Oh my God.
Nailed it. Anyway,
Abs and assets.
you give a very, very, very short intro, a 4-minute song, and literally that's it. That is a very, very common audition process. So you are going to make sure that you create a quick elevator pitch and then pick your song very carefully. Here's my recommendation. Now, this is subjective information, but my recommendation, first and foremost, not subjective, get a song you know, front to back to front, every beat drop, every word, every key change, everything about that song. You better know like the back of your hand. I actually don't know what the back of my hand looks like that much, but I was telling somebody the other day that you said my hands look old. So I've been putting hyaluronic acid on them. I feel like, look, I think it's working actually. They look less old. See?
I was gonna say like the back of your eyelids. Your hands do look old. Especially that one right there.
Well, I was sitting on it while I was here, so it's creased.
You've been hitting rocks.
It's creased. In preparation for today, I've been seasoning my fists. Okay, so pick a song that you know, no matter what you do. If you screw up, lunges on one side, not the other, that's okay, because you know the song, you know when the next beat drop is. Maybe you can fudge it a little bit in between and then add it to the end and kick something out, okay? Anyway, find a song that you know really well. But if you can find a song, I'll give an example. Pitbull's Back in Time. Back in Time is a jam, but it's also sampled from an oldie. Baby, oh baby. You know what I'm talking about?
I would just go.
My sweet
Mine would be
baby.
Shaka Khan. I feel for you.
Shaka Khan, I feel for you.
I feel for you. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Sure would.
Sure. I don't know if I know that song, actually.
I feel for you.
I don't think so.
Oh my gosh, what is wrong with you?
Okay, well, I know what I'll be
Shizzy.
listening to on the way home. He's going to find it on his phone
Oh my
right now and
gosh, you
send it
don't
to
know
me.
what that
Or just
is?
play. If you play it out loud, they may kick us off of
Oh,
YouTube.
ew.
Can't pay more than
You
10
can't,
seconds.
You're right.
Yeah.
You can.
Go listen to it. I will listen to it
Oh my
in my
gosh,
car on the way home.
How do you not know Shaka Khan? I feel.
I do know Shaka Khan. I just don't know if I know that song. Your singing didn't do it for me. Anyway, pick a song
We're off.
that your group fit manager can jam to or know part of, okay? Because the more that they can,
Keep going.
there's nothing to see. Oh, I know this song.
Thank you.
Okay, but you didn't make it sound like that.
Thank you.
But you didn't make it sound like that.
Oh my gosh.
You were up like 2 octaves. I don't know why you even tried to hit that note.
Because I can.
Oh. he's the harmony to Shaka Khan.
Now moving on to this audition. Also,
so pick a song that you know, like the back of your hand, and that the group fitness instructor could jam to, that they would know. Don't pick something obscure. Don't pick something like, I'm gonna pick something from New Music Friday and I'm gonna jam with it and I'm gonna teach them something new. You're gonna do what? No, absolutely not. Do not do that. What were you gonna say?
Nothing.
Yeah, you were.
No, I was waiting for you to get on to the next topic.
Oh, so that's for music. If you do something like a cycle class, I think I said this in one of the other podcasts. When I auditioned people for cycle, I wanted to see 100 flat, I wanted to see a 60-120 split, and I wanted to see an 85 jog. Not necessarily in that order. I actually want to see 185 and then 60-120 split. But, okay, if you need a resource to figure out what the tempo is and you use Spotify, get Sort My Music. Sort My Music is a game changer for figuring out BPM so that you don't have to do a tap tempo or something like that in an app. You absolutely can tap it out, but if you're going to do something beat-based and you don't know what the BPM is, or RPM, those are sort of interchangeable, do Sort Your Music. It will link directly with Spotify, and it'll have all of your playlists, and it'll show you the energy level, the danceability, the BPM, the length of the song. So let's say you have a playlist already made of 185 BPM songs, but you need it to fit in 3.5 minutes. You can pull it up on Sort Your Music, you can filter it by the amount of time, and then you can see how many songs are the BPM for that time frame that you need. Very, very helpful.
Great. What's next? Programming?
That's music. No. Oh my gosh, what is more important than programming?
In an audition?
Your outfit.
Oh my gosh.
Duh.
Just come in with a tank top and some stripper shorts. You'll be fine. You'll be hired immediately. You don't even have to do anything. As soon as you walk in, hired. When can you start? Tomorrow? Great.
My 2 biggest pieces of advice. Number 1, do not wear a monochromatic outfit because it will not show the delineation between your top and your bottom. Most places don't care what you wear. But if you've done your research and you've done what we've already told you to do, you've already taken these classes, so you know the expectation. If you see every single instructor walking in black, solid black leggings or solid black pants or shorts for a man, unless you're a man who wants to wear leggings, no shade, I would dress the part. Wear solid black. Don't then wear solid black on top. Wear something, right, where you can see the differentiation between my bottom and my top so that they can clearly see the movements that you do and what you're trying to do, okay? If you're doing something like a bar or Pilates, you're not gonna wear a hoodie. Okay, that makes no sense. If you're wearing baggy clothes, that makes no sense. You can't see those very small movements. So again, dress for the job that you want, make it make sense for the format that you are auditioning for.
Okay. What's next? Programming?
Programming.
Yes. Keep it simple. Keep your programming simple. Oh my gosh. It's just an audition. I don't need a full blown out class. Keep your programming simple.
Simple. Like abs and assets, I would literally probably just do like lunges or squats and a plank variation.
I was about to say, yeah,
That's
plank.
it.
Yeah, plank variation.
That's it.
You don't need
Squats
to go
and a plank variation. Do not throw the kitchen sink. He's absolutely right. Do not throw the kitchen sink at these people. They don't need to see everything you can do with your body. They've been doing it longer than you. They need to know that you can program and teach basics and make it engaging.
Yeah, and if it takes you long to describe the exercise, then definitely don't do it.
Longer than what?
What you mean?
You said longer to describe the exercise.
Yeah, no, if it takes you like a long time to describe the demo of the exercise, don't do it.
No.
Don't do it. Remember, it's still an audition.
It's still an audition.
Still
In
an
a
audition.
squat, literally, it's take your feet just slightly outside your hips, turn your toes slightly out, 2-2, here we go. Down, down, up, up. Like, that's it. That's it. You don't need to be like stack your hips over your knees, lift your chest, pull your shoulders back and down, bend down slightly from the hinge of the waist, pick up, no, and your audition's over. We're done here, folks.
I'm going to sit there and be like, fuck, just squat. Jeez.
Can we just squat already?
Squat, God.
Yeah. Yeah, that's absolutely accurate. You don't need to do 15 different moves. Frankly, you probably don't even need to do like an abs and assets, like I said. You can work on just the assets. Hey, this is major glute burn with Anna, whatever it is.
Assets.
Right? And you do a variation of squats and lunges. Like, keep it upright. Personally, I like to see that people can transition from being up to being down. That is helpful for me. Or working in both the frontal and sagittal planes, maybe a little bit of transverse. Like, sample yourself, but don't do it to the point where it's like, what are we trying to even work in this audition? What do you do? Like, what are you doing? If they want a warm-up and then a song, like a full warm-up, okay? If you say this is abs and assets and you go into bicep curls for the warm-up, why? Why are you gonna do that? Okay, don't warm up parts of the body that don't need to be warmed up. You're not gonna do some crazy march, jumping jack, bicep curl overhead press variation if you're working just your core and your glutes.
I need a box jump with a bicep curl. We're gonna jump up on the bicep curl when we get up there.
Oh.
On your way back down, curl it.
And once you land, press it. Don't do that. Also, if you found it on an Instagram reel or the Ticker Talkers and you've never seen it in a class, that is not your cue to be like, you know what? Today is the day I'm going to introduce this brand new move.
Audition. It's an audition.
We're laughing because people do this, and we don't want you to be people. We want you to be awesome. Okay? We don't want you to be everybody else. We want you to get the job that you want. That's why we're doing this.
No, I really want you to wow me. Just wow me.
Yes. Absolutely.
You could wow me with a box jump and bicep curl. You would wow me.
But he wouldn't hire you.
I would say, thank you for coming in.
Uh-huh. Wow, that was cool. Where'd you see that? The Ticker Talkers? Neat. Thanks for coming today.
No. The question will be, so what are we working here?
Yeah. Abs and assets.
what are we working here? Explain this.
Yeah. If you have a warm up the muscles you're going to work. Warm up the muscles you're going to work. Now, if you go in and you're like, this is total body lift, but we're going to be doing a sampling from a glute or leg track, sure, go ahead and warm up the whole body because now you've said total body lift. I'm on board for, okay, if I see your warm up, it better be total body warm up. And then the sampling is going to be of the leg track, legs 1, whatever. Okay? And you're going to keep it so simple. Like, I wouldn't even do more than 2 moves. 2 basic moves in a 4-minute song. Oh.
Put your fingers down. Jesus. I hope to God that those balloons are showing up.
They are, for sure.
Okay.
Here's the deal, because if you have 2 basic moves, like let's say we did just the assets part, okay, and you do a lunge and squat variation, I think it's because it's sideways, and you do a lunge and squat variation, you're going to do singles, you're going to do 2-2, maybe you'll do 4 counts, maybe you'll pulse and hold at the bottom, maybe you'll just do an isometric hold. Sky's the limit on tempo. Maybe it's a 1 and 3, maybe it's a 3 and 1. That's just with doing a backwards stepping squat. You could do all of that. That could be half the song. You could work your right side of your body with just that for 2 of those 4 minutes and then switch to the left. Because let me tell you, it is more impressive to me for you to keep something engaging and exciting that is so basic over 4 minutes than it is for you to do his crazy box jump, bicep curl, overhead press, tap your head, rub your stomach, send a memo.
Box jump. I want you to give me 2 squat jumps into a box jump, then back down, and I want you to bear crawl back to the start point.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay? So keep it super simple. Make sure whatever it is that you're auditioning with, you have good form and you understand function. If you know, oh, were you doing research? Oh, you were doing research. That one's fun.
Ooh, don't ever do that again.
That
please.
one's so fun.
So dumb.
Oh my gosh, I love that. You should not have taught me that. That's going to be in every intro now. Okay. What was I talking about? What was I just saying? No, for real. What was I just saying?
I don't know. So
like he listens to me. He doesn't
gosh.
listen to me. Oh, form and function. Form and function. If you cannot coach something simple like a squat or a lunge, okay, I frankly, unless you have been teaching for a while, wouldn't even necessarily do a lunge. Why? You're talking about ankle flexion, knee flexion, hip flexion, all at the same time, okay? Having to coach that can be stressful. Take that off of your plate. If you get stressed out by coaching something that you don't feel super confident about, don't coach that. Are you looking for more stuff? Are you playing Monopoly?
No, I'm listening to you. Jeez.
Just looking at hand variations.
I was. So cool.
He's gonna break one out next time without me knowing.
It says like
No
if
gang
you
signs,
make,
please.
It says if you make a P or something like that, flash a peace sign. I was like, okay.
Peace sign? Guns?
I don't know. It says I don't know.
I should not
Yeah.
have shown him that you could do
shouldn't,
this.
no.
This is where it's over now.
Then we're gonna be like.
Anyway.
Signing off.
Right. I'm gonna do that while you're doing your outro. It's gonna be so great.
Oh my God.
Make sure that your body looks good doing the thing you're doing, okay? I have 972-year-old knees. I would not do a lunge because I know that it's painful for me. I know that I don't like it in my own body. I would pick something that would make sense for my body to do that it looks good doing. If your plank looks like a down dog, do not audition with the plank. Do not audition with the plank. If you're like upper body, I can do some bicep curls, I can do some deadlifts, I can do some overhead presses. Cool, do that. Do whatever it is that is the easiest thing for you to coach effectively. Oh, excuse me, I just got super excited about that, I guess. Coach super effectively with your personality, which is what we're gonna transition to next. But do you have anything else on form, function, moves,
No.
programming?
Nope.
You have nothing on programming?
Just keep it.
Keep the party rolling.
Simple.
Keep it simple.
Keyword. It's an audition.
It's an audition.
Just an audition.
You have months, maybe years, to show them all the things that you can do.
It's not a class. It's an audition.
You have to be very comfortable teaching to no one and showing your personality, because there's no guarantee that the person you're auditioning is actually going to do what you're asking them to do. I'm that asshole. I have you up there on stage and I'm sitting down taking notes. Asshole. Gregory would probably do anything that you were trying to teach him to do. Unless you came up with that box jump nonsense, then he'll just look at you like...
That's stupid. Fuck, I'm doing that for.
Did you see me? I'm not jumping up on that box. Get out of here.
I'm like,
Okay,
tell
but
look, I'm 48. I'm about to jump on that damn box for a 10-minute audition.
No, not even a 4-minute. Like, he's stretching out now. He hasn't even done anything. He's
No,
stretching
as soon as I said that.
Man, I'm old. These joints are old.
I did. No, I come think about it. I did. When we went to Roanoke and I auditioned, I tried to kill that lady on this bike.
Yeah?
Yeah, I did. I was so wrong. I was so wrong.
Did you get hired?
I don't know.
No.
I think I could have if
You didn't
the
accept.
job was like 45 minutes away.
Oh, no. No. You'd be paying more in gas than you'd be making.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah. Well, the funny thing was, I played today's music, and when I went into the audition, God, I was confident in that audition. I played what I would normally play at the gym now.
Sure.
So they were already like, "Oh my gosh, this is what you play?" And I'm like, yeah. Sweet Caroline, that was the name of the song that was playing in the gym that day. It was the fuck my life. Sweet.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that's what you were playing.
No,
I was
no.
like,
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, what were y'all expecting? Sweet Caroline?
You did not say that. Did you say that out loud?
No, I started to.
Hmm.
But yeah, I was playing
Proud of
regular
you.
music, and they was like, "Oh my gosh, this is great!" Yeah, and I took them through, I think, some sprints, a climb, and a seated climb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gregory's a party on a bike.
Oh snap! We did a hit workout right after too. Come to think about it, that's why I really killed her. Yeah.
Don't go in there trying to kill people.
I didn't try to kill her. She just, I don't think they knew. It was at a YMCA in Lynchburg. One of them.
That is real far away.
Yeah. No.
Why would you even go there?
Because I was staying out there at the time.
Oh. That's another thing. If you have a dream job, but it's like an hour away, you're going to lose money.
Especially if you're just teaching.
Yeah. You're going to lose money. Don't do that. Okay. Let's talk about personality. I will tell you right now that if you asked me what is more important in a group fitness class, entertainment or education, I would tell you entertainment. Okay? You are not there to be Bill Nye the Science Guy. That shit is boring. If you hang out at layer 1 queuing and you have no personality and you can't make eye contact or pretend to scan the room, thank you for coming. Have a nice day. Okay? Your personality, people ask me all the time, people who coach with me ask me all the time, how do I stand out amongst other people in a group audition? And every time I tell them personality. Give them a small chunk of yourself. Small chunk of yourself, not a lot. You don't need to tell your life story. Small chunk of yourself, okay? For instance, Joanna. I consult for a woman named Joanna. She was one of my students, and she said, I really want to stand out in this group audition. It's really important to me. Her brand for herself on social media, and she has a really robust social media, she's from Brazil. And every time before she talks, she brings her arms out. All right, let's talk about it. So I said, Joanna, you literally just need to walk up on stage and be like, my name is Joanna, I'm from Brazil. Let's get rocking and rolling. That gives them a small chunk of who you are. It fits with your brand. It fits with your social media presence, okay? You're wearing your clothes that you design and sell, looking fire. She's got a smoking hot body. She's beautiful. She's fun. She's a dancer. She used to dance in Carnival. Like, come on, you have the total package. All you have to do is get past, and this was a hard one for her. And I will say, for those of you who English is your second language, it's very difficult to translate what you want to say before you need to say it in order to say it at the cue spot so that people do it at the do spot, right? So like she needs to translate on the downbeat of the song so that by the 5th beat, she can say it out of her mouth so that on the 8th beat, we're ready to move into whatever she's coaching. That's a lot going on in your head, right? And if I lost you, that's okay. We're gonna break this down in future podcasts. But the one thing that she has going for her is her personality. She could not get past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, could not do it. And I said, you need to find music that you know that you love, okay? Even if it's like some Brazilian samba music, okay? Find that and make the movements match your music so that your personality shines. Because when she dances, she's bigger than life, right? She's from Carnival. Like her face is wide, her mouth is big, her eyes are wide, her makeup is, 10 times what it would normally be. Your personality is going to sell it. Unless you have a shitty personality, then maybe it won't.
Yes.
Yeah. How do you get your jobs?
My personality. Fucking asshole. Jesus. God. Glad this is not X-rated. But
X-rated?
I'm glad this is R-rated.
Yeah, I'm telling your wife.
Oh my gosh. What do you mean? I have a great personality. I'm just a complete asshole.
Mm.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Not in class though. It's so funny to watch you switch.
That's because of
Maybe I'll tape it for the people.
Why? Why would you do that? So people can find out how I really am in class? No. I'm that type of person. Don't come to me before class. I will tell people in class, don't ask me what we're doing. We start at 11 o'clock. That's when I start getting paid. So it's 10:55. Go grab some stuff. I tell you what to get at 11 o'clock.
That's right.
Yeah. And then after class, you got 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I told my class this morning, if there's any problems or complaints, take it up front.
I am not like that. I show up 15 minutes early. I start telling stories about my morning.
She comes in and hugs people.
Oh, 100%.
Just, oh my gosh, I missed you, Betty. You've been so great to me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, that's true. But in an audition, if you are like, all right, guys, welcome to Abs and Assets. Today, we're going to work through our core and our glutes. We're going to get started here in the next couple minutes. All you're going to need is your body and a mat. I'm already asleep. I'm already not hiring you. That shit is boring. As opposed to, hey guys, what's up? My name is Anna. I know that summer's almost here. We're gonna work on our abs and assets today. All you need is your amazing body, the mat that's in front of you. We're gonna get going here in the next 30 seconds.
And then me as a member would be in the back of the room. She got way too much energy.
But if I showed up the other way, what would you think?
Oh, you
Get me out of here.
Exactly.
Yeah, get me out of here. I'm not sitting through 45 minutes of this.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, this is gonna be a long 45 minutes.
Right.
Which another thing is, music is everything. I tend to play music to get you hyped, get you in that mood. So, so I don't have to do all that.
Yeah.
The music speaks for me.
Oh.
It speaks for me. Then you get all hyped, you get crunk.
Shaka Khan.
But no, play some live. I show up at an audition playing Little John.
Yeah, Lil Jon. That's a jam.
Yeah.
He already makes all the sound effects for you.
Boom.
Yeah, that's good. When it comes to personality, so I like to marry education and entertainment into edutainment. Okay, edutainment. Sprinkle the crack. Okay, we're just like glitter. We don't need a glitter bomb in our face of your brain knowledge. We don't need that in our life. Okay, I don't need to wow people with how I know the muscles of the body and the bones of the body. You're not going to be like, your hamstring is now activating towards the lateral part of your gluteus medius as you abduct your leg out to a 45-degree angle. Shut all the way up. Shut up. Okay? The most sciencey you should get is like one time when you're talking about like muscle activation. Hey guys, this is working the big part of your glutes instead of the small part of your glutes. We're gonna get to those in a second, and you're gonna hate me a lot, and it's gonna be awesome. Okay? You want to have engaging speak like that, but you want it to have personality involved. You don't just need to like, oh, look at my big brain.
This is where your ass should be burning right now.
Right. That's it. That's it. He just said what I said in this much time. That is totally engaging, because if I were taking his class and he said that, you know what's going to happen? I'm going to be like, yep, F you. Like, he's going to get a response. He's going to get a reaction. He's going to get a woo. He's going to get a middle finger. He's going to get an agreement. He's going to get something that buys in energetically from the people taking his class.
What did she say my VO2 need to be?
Yeah, no. That is annoying. That is annoying. Annoying.
Wait, my VO2 is off. I need to start over.
Now, if you're doing a cycle class that specifically is tailored towards VO2, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. In a general fitness class, absolutely not. Absolutely not, okay? So layers of coaching are also super important. You want to have your personality shine through, but you also want to give layers of coaching. And we're going to do this in a whole podcast. The layers of coaching will probably break down each layer and give you examples. Maybe we'll get off our asses and move our bodies. You never know what could happen. You never know what could happen, Gregory.
Oh my gosh.
So, layer 1 cueing is just body position alignment. You're going to miss me so much. Body position alignment, okay? What this means is what I said with the glutes when I was cueing those in. Hey, go ahead and take your feet slightly outside of your hips, point your toes to the outside. We're going to sit down and back. Body position alignment, okay? If you live there for your entire audition, you're boring. That's boring. That is basic bitch shit. Okay? Almost anyone can do. You've already said the F word.
Basic bitch
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
The BBS?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pres-
Just make sure. Yes.
Not BBL. That's a different thing. Okay? You don't want to just be a basic bitch. You want to be a badass bitch. Okay? So the way that you do that is by layer 2 and layer 3 coaching. So you have body position alignment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is going to be the basic. That's going to be what you have to do to get them into the position they need to be in. Then we're going to jump all the way to layer 3, which is going to be what Gregory just did. Right about now, your ass should be on fire. You're talking about engagement. You're giving visualization. I call it the 5 senses cueing. So it's what you can feel. It's what you can touch. It's similes. It's metaphors. Like it's the stuff where, I want you to hold a plank like when you were at your sleepover, light as a feather, stiff as a board, right? Like you're giving them sensation cues. And then layer 2 is going to be like muscle activation, where you should be feeling things, like the more sciencey stuff. And the sciencey stuff is sprinkled, okay? They need to know that in their bicep curl, they should be feeling this in the medial head of their bicep. They shouldn't be feeling this in their shoulder. But you don't need to be boring about it. You just tell them where the form and function is, okay? So that's what we're talking about. And in a 4-minute audition, you should be able to do all 3 layers. But you should rely heavily on layer 3 coaching, which is going to be the similes, the metaphors, the things that draw people in and make them want to do more or tell them where they should feel it.
Correct. Bingo.
That's it? That's all you got?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like I said, keep it simple.
Right. So.
Or the kiss.
Kiss.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Keep it super simple.
Keep
We don't
it
call
super
people
simple,
stupid.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Keep it super simple.
Keep it simple, stupid.
This is what he gets for training at the YMCA. Do they condone calling people stupid at the YMCA?
Of course not. Not just call people stupid.
He calls me stupid all the time. He says, in fact, you're so stupid. But he doesn't say it like that. I can't do a good Gregory impression.
No, you can't.
I'm not even trying.
Slightest bright.
We're still on the line.
Slight.
All right. So now you've done the audition. If the hiring manager says something to the effect of, that was really great. Do you think you could do this instead of this? Don't freak out. Okay? Maybe you just forgot lunges like we were talking about. Hey, you forgot lunges on the left side. I'd like to see that again, but don't forget the lunges on the left side. I love that you just breezed over it. Did you mean to do lunges on the left side? Yes or no? You did. Okay, let's see that again. Do it one more time for me. Do that though. Okay? If you're coachable and you can change and you can adapt and you can show them that you can do what they're asking you to do, way more hireable. Way more hireable. Okay? But don't freak out about it. Once the audition's over, do not hesitate to ask them when you will hear back. How long before I hear back? When are you planning on making this decision? Today, in a week, in a month, okay? Follow up. Always follow up. Email them that night. If it's in the morning, email them that night, that afternoon. Hey, I just want to say thank you so much for that audition. I really had a good time. I'm looking forward to joining your team. Okay, is that presumptuous? Yeah. Yeah, that's presumptuous. But what if you're already going to be joining the team? Okay, dress the part, act like you're going to get the part. But follow up. Always follow up. Don't make it like, don't do what I would do when I was younger and make it like a 9-page thank you email with your whole background of whatever and why you missed your lunges on your left side. Don't do that. Simple and sweet. Hey, Gregory, thanks so much for having me today. I had a great time auditioning. Can't wait to hear from you in a week. That's it.
You send them flowers.
That I don't go that far.
I'm sorry.
That's
sorry.
weird.
I messed up.
That's weird. I'm not going to do that.
Would you accept my apology?
No, I would never do that. Have we met? What? You know what I would send them?
I'm so sorry.
You know what I would send them?
And on that note, I should have never done that.
So that's what we got for you for auditions. Please reach out in the comments if you have any follow-ups, okay? You can also reach me. I'm actually in the process of doing a new Instagram handle, not for me personally, but for the business side of things, so that it is a little more conducive to adding in this podcast, my one-on-one coaching for group fitness instructors, as well as what I've been doing in terms of personal training or coaching. So that is actually in the works. It was at Impact Players VA. It is now at Impact Collective Coaching. So I'm pretty pumped about that.
Ooh.
I know. Schmancy. All right, you want to close this out?
All right, so I've been your host. My name is Gregory. I'm going to leave you with
I've been your host. I have not been your host.
I'm going to leave you with a nice little fitness motivation quote for the day. It doesn't work.
Yeah, it does. Watch.
Squats are like life. It's about standing back up after something heavy tries to keep you down.
Did you see?
And making sure your butt looks good while doing it.
Did you see the confetti?
Nope, I didn't. I'm glad I did.
2 fingers is confetti.
My name is Gregory.
I'm Anna.
The way that just happened is so...
We love you. Go change some lives today.
Sign off, please.
Bye.
Fix